Reporter Peep would like you to like this video and subscribe or he will make a TV commentary on you. School is gay. I love school. School is gay. IQ score distribution. I don't take my phone with me to school. Maybe I should. Teacher takes phone, scrolls through the gallery without a warning. Never again. You study and you pass. You don't study and you pass. You don't study and you don't pass. You study and you don't pass. Teacher after putting a 2011 meme at the end of a PowerPoint. I speak the language of the millennial. Excellent wording in the essay. No spelling or grammatical errors. Due yesterday. Actually studying for the exam. Telling everyone that I have to study for the exam while doing nothing the whole day. The student who asked the teacher about their personal life. Everyone else. When your classroom is. There's no elevators. On the first floor. On the 3rd floor. On the 5th floor. On the 7th floor. On the 7th floor. But your school online study. Teacher proud of me for learning English language. Me who learned it from Reddit. Girl. Shows a centimeter of her shoulder. The teacher. Striper. Frosty toot. Nobody. 6th graders. Why are you gay? Students when they see a Greek letter in math. Visible confusion. Circle of life. People who drew nuts in my textbooks years ago. Me. Do work and actually succeed. Stay home and lose brain cells on Reddit. Full marks. Me. Studying. When your homework is to write a list everything in your bag. So you take everything out and write nothing. Yeah. This is big brain time. School when they teach students that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Education. Me. My lack of studying. The test. It's multiple choice. The guy in the math problem. I've bought 9,872,837 oranges. But what is the cost? Me. Let that one friend to copy an exam. That one friend gets more marks than me. School making me have a better sleeping schedule. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. I have 30 assignments due tomorrow and my Wi-Fi is dead. Me and my friend, after getting good marks only by studying half syllabus. Half aces. When you go to a job interview after finishing school, but then won't give you a job, even though you know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Years of academy training wasted. Have you ever felt this at school? When she meets your friends and starts asking about your past. So the assignment is due in today. Timothy, why don't you present yours? What the author meant. What your English teacher thinks the author meant. For instance, the curtains were blue. What your teacher thinks. The curtains represent his immense depression and his lack of will to carry on. What the author meant. The curtains were ducking blue. Sees that math isn't in the schedule. Yes. Realizes it's the final class. No flip shoot. My home is in me at restroom while bunking our classes together. 1 hour here is 7 years on earth. School took 10 rupees for Christmas tree and didn't even bought one. My teachers congratulating me on not doing anything bad on the Chromebooks. Me who did it all on incognito mode. When you get your exam back after you had to wait for 2 weeks. The mission. The nightmares. They're finally over. Me still not ready for matric this year be like. Online classes. Panic. Unplugging my Wi-Fi so I have an excuse. Calm. My brother plugging it back in. Panic. When you're too poor to go to college or university. Me. Going to university. Me. Growing up in a low-income household with parents who never encouraged me to get a job when I was legally old enough to. I will start my revision. It's going well. I take a break. Study for my final exams. Scrolling through Reddit. Me after unmuting myself to tell my teacher that my mic isn't working. Understandable. Have a great day. The quiet kid. Me about to go in front of class and do all the talking. The project he did all by himself. Me in elementary school on the first day of school. Me now in middle school and can't even remember what we learned an hour ago. Give us homework on weekends or draw 25. My math and science and Ella and social studies teachers. Pop quizzes that are on things from the day when I wasn't there. Me with my top class being science and being actually kinda interested in the topics. Professor praising me for early submission of the new assignment. Me who came to ask if I can submit the previous one late. Wikipedia. Do you trust me? Me studying last minute with every cell of my body. Kids who have Apple Watches when the teacher says no phones. Me and my friend at school working on our project in school, watching random Reddit memes instead. Yo, do you have the outline thingy for the assignment? We have an assignment, directed by Robert B. White. Homework, school, break on weekends. When teachers give extra homework, me, home from school, extra homework. Yeah, I'll remember to do the homework for this class and not write down what I have to do midway through the bus ride to school. No math homework today. My math teacher is the substitute for the relief period. Teachers when they realize they can just buy more pizza for the school party. Mind size. Mega. Peeping at. Home. School. Me starting a sweet shop business in the school toilets. Me making £1. My brain in lessons. My brain in a test. When the Spanish teachers are talking to each other really fast and it sounds like they summoning a demon. Me. When the English exam is easy. The who said to whom question. When you finish the last exam. The mission. The nightmares. They're finally over. Me who see that there will be a math test tomorrow. Getting a detention because your friend drew her in your book. Getting a detention because you got in a fight. Free time. Me. School. The teacher says the exam will be one big easy question. What she meant was it was going to be one big essay. Go to class. Raise your hand. You have an answer but it's wrong. You have an answer but it's wrong. Video games. Me. Homework. What people think private school bathrooms are like. What they are really like. When the 7th fire alarm of the year goes off in school. Me. I time my head out. You finish your work. Teacher says good job. You get to go on computers. You get free time. The teacher joining the Zoom call. Everyone having their camera and mic off. School power goes out. That one girl. My teacher. There is an idiot at the end of this ruler. Me. What end? My teacher. Listen here, you little shut. When the math teacher looks at your sheet and says make sure you look closely at question 6. Society. Stop giving children stress, depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. Schools. No, I don't think I will. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Having a pencil with a big eraser in 2nd grade. Me doing math on YouTube community polls. Me doing math at school. Submitting an essay be like. That one school subject who increased my subject average from 63 to 85. Will you please listen? I'm not the Messiah. Me. He is the Messiah. When the teacher starts to hand back test results and the atheist kid starts to pray, oh duck. When you know you're in trouble, but have to wait for your teacher to notice. Why must you hurt me in this way? People, if you have mental health problems tell your school they will help. Schools, ma'am I'm going to commit suicide. Don't post unnecessary information in the group. You finish the test early. Your teacher gives you extra work. My crush says the answer is 6. Me trying to get her to like me. My teacher when I get a bad test grade. I wish your parents were here so they can see what a failure you are. Your parents want to check your computer. Panic. There are no games on your computer. Calm. Your parents saw you get an F. Panic. The history teacher. The kid who hates history for some reason. The student who likes history. Teacher. Spit out your gum unless you have enough to share. Me. Well actually, I do. The teacher. Listen here, you little shut. I bet he is thinking of other girls. If homework is supposed to be a punishment, then schools are giving students punishments for no reason, making it a base. School tests. When your IQ is far too high, find X. Here it is. What ended in 1896, 1895, infinite IQ. Students, teachers. School administration. School lunches be like small sandwich. When you move to grade 5 and there's no alphabet posted along the walls, the sacred texts. Starting the 2021 to 2022 school year, a nice schedule, early lunch, and all the electives you want. All the people you hate are in your classes. Just another day at school. Me. Not even a week into school. Me. Let me out. Let me out. American history classes. How was this impactful to our history? It's the reason we still have no equality. Any other history classes? Cool statue? Cool statue. POV. You are on the bus coming home from school and you are excited to play Roblox. You realize you might have homework. Panic. It's the last day of school. Calm. You have chores. Panic. School principals be like, I observe all that transpires here, but I do not, cannot, will not interfere. Your parents when you're late to online classes. Me after my class on Friday. That assessment that I have to do that is 50% and ends tomorrow. My science teacher when I'm making a bomb nuclear but wearing safety goggles. I'll allow it. Maths teacher explains complex equations. Student. Are okay. I understand now. Teacher gives them a problem. Student. Oh, I don't know. Teacher. No eating in class. Also the teacher. Schools after putting sharp wood chips to cushion falls under the jungle gym. Health. Me studying in order to help me with my schoolwork. Me when I have to actually write something in my class. You have a quiz. It's all multiple choice. It's a Kahoot quiz. You can choose your nickname. Students. I'm able to tolerate a lot of things. Students. But this. Any blocking app that blocks all games. Students. Must be destroyed. Any blocking app that blocks all games. Teacher. Go to the principal's office. The class. Math test. 1. Bob has 36 candy bars. He eats 29. What does he have now? Diabetes. Bob has diabetes. Infinite IQ. PE teacher. Okay. Today we are gonna control our breathing. Boys. Not again. That's so boring. Girls. When my teacher says to look over my notes tonight. No, I don't think I will. Give kids 92 pages of homework or draw 25. Teachers. When you tell the substitute teacher we don't have assignments. The trickster. teaching us stuff we don't need to know. Schools teaching us some actually important things like paying taxes. So how can we improve our schools? Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Teach kids useful tea. Me. Thinking that was the easiest test ever. My teacher giving me an F. Maths class normally. Maths class during Kahoot quiz. When you failed 4 tests, but then the principal comes into your classroom and calls you to do something. Whatever the frick I'm doing. Homework. When someone asks how school is going. Another pointless day, where I accomplish nothing. Math be like. Don't judge me. Geography in my school started only when I was 13. World when I was 9-year-old. America. Brasilia. Kingdom of Ice. Europa. Africa. Wild lands. Russia. Arabs here. China. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. There is a exam. Finish it just in time. There is a backside. There is a backside. Happiness. School after a 4-day weekend. Me using a bad word at school. My brother who's definitely going to tell mom. Me and the boys after saying bad morning to the teacher. How I sleep knowing I was the reason why we didn't win a pizza party in the 5th grade. Teacher, I know you are all awake and ready to learn. The class. Why don't schools teach taxes? The filling out of tax forms is not taught because the Internal Revenue Service provides instructions to do so. Internal Revenue Service rules change quite often, making it much harder for a school to keep up. That's why the Internal Revenue Service provides help by phone. In addition, there are many private businesses that provide these services. When your substitute is a nightmare. Class. Who knows what these words have in common? Yes, them fighting words. That's right, Jed. Well done. When teacher is about to give me a homework but I'm homeless. To change centimeters to meters you take out centi. Fair enough. Me at 4 AM studying for my back to school Cupid test.